between Berlin, Istanbul, Aleppo, Oriental culture, European culture, Germany. The difference, or maybe about two cultures. Yes. It was, and then we did try to do something, and we did this project.
You spent 3 years in Istanbul, and there you actually made a documentary film, right?
Docu-fiction.
Docu-fiction. Called, it was your first film?
Yeah.
It's called The Boy with the Camera.
Right.
Were you inspired by The Man with the Camera of Bertov, or it was by, you just made the...
No, we didn't know this.
You didn't know
this. Just we did this, me and Ibrahim Yeşilbaş.
Okay. And what was that film about?
Their stories with this old camera. And he going to make with the people, he making all the time, asking the people questions and the people answering and everything. And he trying to make film. And in the end, he say to the camera that this camera is not working. Mm-hmm. The camera that he making film with all the people and question asking and everything, and in the end the camera is not working. It's something like this about refugees, a guy who likes cinema, he trying to make cinema, but the camera is not working. But when he go to the people understand that the camera is working, and they really telling all the story and everything, and they looking only to this old camera. Yeah. Yes, it was something like this.
This famous, maybe one of the world's, but also Turkey's famous filmmaker, Nuri Bilge Ceylan. Yeah. And you were very fortunate to actually have 6 months individual one-to-one class from him. And would you like to share a few moments of how you met, and why is he also kind of played a role in the kind of films now you make today?
I went to Istanbul after we made this film. Me and all my family, they come to Germany directly, but me and my father, we didn't come to Germany, we stayed in Istanbul. And my father and me, because I was not working in Istanbul, I just want to make cinema with this old camera and with my friend. And my father told me, Jwan, you have to work. I never work. And then in the end, the person who have the flat, he said, go out from here, from the flat. Me and my father, we go and we start to work in some really Turkish cafe, tea and cafe. And we was sleeping there and everything there. Sleeping, living, everything in this cafe. And one day I was with friends in Taksim. Some of my friends, he told me, Jwan, there is really big film director. Tomorrow he make gallery. He takes some pictures of his father and he make gallery in this place. It's really important. You have to go and you have to see the pictures. And he say, maybe you can meet the film director. I say, okay, give me the address. He gave me the address and everything. Next day, I go to the place. A lot of people outside, inside, everywhere. And the really big pictures, photography, really nice, everything. And I was looking to the picture. And then directly I saw like small room. And there is one bodyguard waiting there. And the film director and some businessmen, they are inside of this room. And some really beautiful actresses and actors, they are inside. I thought that I have to meet the director. And they are inside, and there is bodyguard. I was thinking how I can do it. I tried to slowly with watching the picture near to the door. And I waited. The bodyguard, he felt that I really want. He say, you cannot meet the director. It's easy for you to go now. I say, no, I will wait, I will meet the director. He say, no, you cannot meet the director. I say, yes, and I was waiting all the time. 2 hours I wait.
Wow.
All the people, they go, and I'm still waiting. And every 10 minutes, the garçon who have whiskey and vodka and beer wine, when you go to inside and coming, because they opening the door, and when they opening the door, I see the director, okay, he is here. Okay, then I am waiting. He's closing the door, he's opening the door, okay, he is here. Then I am waiting here. And in the end, sister of the film director, she saw me. She said, come, I say, what are you doing? What's your name? Tell me. I say, I am Jwan. He say, what do you want? I say, I want to meet Nuri Bilge Ceylan. He said, okay, come. I come inside directly. Oh, hello, Nuri Bilge Ceylan. I hug him and everything. He was shocked a little bit. Who are you? What's your name? What are you doing here? I say, I am Jwan. And I started to tell him my story. I am also want to be film director, and I am making a documentary about my father also in this cafe, and you make about your father the pictures and everything. We are very close to each other, and I started to explain everything. And then he had some glass. He take this and he cried. He was crying, really, he's crying. And I was like, no, silence. All the people looking at me, and some friends there. They're taking picture of me and Nuri Bilge Ceylan, how we're talking. And there was one businessman, he say, give me your phone number, give me your email, and I give everything to the businessman. And Nuri Bilge Ceylan gave me his really important book with pictures, photography pictures. It was cost 300 lira in this time. And I didn't have anything. And then this businessman gave me a chance. He said to me, another time, he said to me, come to my office. I come. He said, and I went to the next address. In the next address, it was like a big building. The first floor, I opened, all the people feel like it was film production. And I said to someone, I need to go to this address and meet here. And she said to me, go to the first floor. I went to the first floor. I opened the door. The film director opened to me the door. Nuri Bilge Ceylan. You are again here? I say, yes. He said, I am waiting you. Come inside. And we talked a little bit. And then he decided to help me, to teach me about picture and frame and cadrage and color and everything, like 6 months. 6 months, every 1 day, 2 days, 4 or 5 hours, workshop, only me and the film director. And he gave me some slaps, sometimes, a lot of things. 6 months, he taught me, and then I say it's enough in Istanbul, I have to go to another place. Like Santiago in Alchemist Roman, Paulo Coelho, he wrote this, like Santiago. I say, okay, Istanbul, now I have to search more. I come to Germany, in Berlin, and we make this film.
You know, you didn't say I go to a cinema school and I learn stuff. You're actually kind of, somehow life is creating these moments and chances where you meet the right people and they kind of put you back in the track, which is your passion, is filmmaking, right? You're very passionate about telling films and stories. And I think also, like the way you waited for hours and hours, you also do, you refuse to be refused. Like you refusal. You are very persistent, and in Turkish we say tutun koparmak.
Okay,
It's like you grab what you're holding. And I think that's really valuable. A lot of teachers, I think they love to see that kind of passion with their students, and that's amazing, because when I was watching your film, I could see some effect of him, because he also likes these long shots
and
talking and then like this he takes his time, right?
But he makes better than me. It's not
but,
really.
I mean, given that it's your first fiction film, which is very documentary-like, and for someone who hasn't been to the cinema school, and you are completely self-trained, and you have that 6 months with him, which is probably worthwhile to 2-3 years of intensive education, given his kind of, not to romanticize or not to idealize, you know, the bigness, but obviously he is kind of a master in the cinema language now, a contemporary filmmaker, very, very celebrated around the world. And I'm wondering, what is your vision as the emerging filmmaker, what are your next steps? How do you see, because now you are in Germany, in Berlin, and it hasn't been easy because you were stuck in a refugee camp, you had to escape from the camp so you could continue making films with basically no money. Like, you created stuff just by convincing people. You told me nobody was paid in this film.
Yeah.
So that's also incredible, because you have that talent also to convince people to actually believe in you and the story, and they just do it. No, that's also something that is not easy, because in today's world everybody wants to be paid for everything, and you can't judge people. Everybody has rent to pay. So maybe the question I have for you is, and then after I stop and we ask the audience to perhaps ask questions to Jwan, I'm wondering, what is your next steps now? Like, what do you see? Because I know a little bit, but they don't know. So you can tell them how is the future looking for you?
It was really nice experience, and I learned a lot from all the staff. We was 25 people, and from different nationality, from America, from Germany, from Africa, from different nationality, Turkey, Syrian, Kurdish, Arabic, I don't know. And all of us, we was together, and I learned a lot. Now, next project, I want to make a film about affiliation, about identity, about when, for example, all of us sometimes, when we look into the mirror, sometimes we don't see ourselves. And not all the people, some of people. And I want to talk about this when we're searching about ourselves, where we feel we are at home. In Germany, in I don't know where, in any British country. And also in different, in another side, because the guy is also in education and everything, the German experience with the Second World War, I want also talk about this. Between this experience, what happened, the Second World War, and the identity searching about yourself, it is something like this. This is the next step, next project.
It's going to be another short film or a future?
This it will be like 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Maybe it's the last short film if it was good. If it was good.
So now this is like an exercise for you. All these films are exercises for the future film.
Exactly.
Sounds cool.
Yeah.
So any questions for Jwan? Could be about the film. Yeah.
So the secret to the actor and the actress. I didn't give the secret. I didn't give the actors the secret, and I only told her, the actress and the actor, about what they have to talk in the beginning with the probe, because we make a lot of probe 1 month every day, like 4 hours, and I told them that you have to talk like this, and I let them they talking in the probe. I say no, we have to change it, and there is someone he writing everything. In the end, sometimes the actor also say, Jwan, maybe I can say it in this way. I say, I look, if it's good, I say it. So it was a workshop together. We worked on the dialogue, not only me, also the actor and the actress. We worked together, and they wanted a secret. They say, how we can work without secret? It's fiction, it's not documentary, you know. I didn't give the secret because it's long dialogue, and maybe if I give the secret to the actors, they take it from the paper copy to the camera paste. And if they don't have the secret, maybe they have to, sometimes if they forget something, they have to work and create something here and say it in his way or in her way. That's why it was something like this actually. What they have to do, we go to the location, we take the camera. 1 month before, I told the person who have the cafe to I will come here, my friend, I will make film, it's okay, and everything. He say, okay, everything. And we go to the cafe and we started to make the film and everything is fine. We started in the morning until 5 o'clock. We have only 2 overshoulder and the film will be finished. We working everything, and then the person who have the cafe, he was really drunk. He come, what is this? In Kurdish language, he was Kurdish. Sorry, all this is, and then he say, go out from here. Here it's restaurant, it's cafe, it's not movie place or something like. I say, my friend, just 2 overshoulder and then it's finished. Please, we are working, no time. He say, no, now you go. And in that time, I didn't have ID card in Germany and no Ausweis and no anything. If you call the police, I will be in Syria. And what I have to do? I say, okay. And he say really bad words to me directly, from his eyes to my eyes. I am normally a really angry person. And directly I'm something like that. But in this moment, because I have 25 people with me, and I'm making my film 2 years, I'm working only to make this film. I say, I have to make control everything. I say, okay, thank you, we are going. And we go. That, in this moment, it was really big motivation to me, also to the actors. Because I told them, next time, we don't have to make it again. When the camera recorded, you will play, and there is no second time to, no one can say stop.
So it's like one shot?
One shot.
That's it.
That is. Only the overshoulder, they have the dialogue also in the first time. There is no solution because we will give back the camera to the person who has the camera. And after all the workshops, I really talked to the actors, really the last talking, to the actor, to the actress. This will be our film. Please. No another chance. And
so stressful.
They started, and the camera recording, and there was a lot of noises, sounds in the movie, but we tried to work on this in mixage to be like normal noises, like any restaurants. But there is noises, and they making the camera, and the actor really he want to go to WC. He really want to go. He's not joking. And he really wants. And he make like this sometime when we are over shoulder. He make like this, and he talking. Everything is fine. I say to the DOP, he won't. I don't understand. He say maybe. He say okay, we are recording. And then when in over shoulder, when we go to wide shot, in these moments, I say cut, stop. What do you want? Jwan WC. He ran directly to the WC to make this, and then it was really like this. It was really not easy. It was really difficult. And the final cut, after we do all this, with the editing, I only used this material because I didn't have another material. Yeah.
That's incredible. And whenever you found time, you went and edited your film.
Exactly. I was working in a cafe, some cafe in also Berlin. Also Turkish cafe, chai and cafe. I'm working and the laptop it's opening. I'm editing. Chai, okay. Chai. Everything is fine. All the people, yes. Then cafe, okay. Cafe. It was like this. With working and editing and everything and coloring. There was also a bit color. I sent the film to Istanbul.
Yeah.
And there were also Ibrahim Ejilbar.
Yeah.
He colored the film and we showed the film in Babylon in Berlin.
And Babylon is a huge cinema.
It's
the kind of a prestigious place there. And how did you get your film to be screened there?
In Babylon?
Yeah, you're full of stories,
Yes.
which we love to hear.
A lot of waiting still.
A lot.
Actually, I was a child. Father reading newspaper. Some cafe, smoking and reading newspaper. I wanted to know what he is reading. I was checked. Papa, what you are ready? He said, Jwan, kinos, cinema. What is cinema? He explained to me. And the article was about kinos in Europe, old kinos, old cinemas in Europe. Because my tante, she lives in Germany 25 years old. 25 years, she lives in Germany, my tante. I ask my father, which one it's in Germany? He said this one, and it was Babylon. I said, okay, I will go to Babylon one day, and I will make film, and I will show there. I was 7, 8 years old.
Wow.
Time is coming, life is coming, everything. War, it's happened, and I come to Istanbul, I come to Germany, I come to Berlin, I make parallel film, and now I thought the time to search about Babylon. Where is Babylon?
Wow.
I asked my father, I forget the name in the beginning. I asked my father said, Jwan, I'm not remembering really the name. I said, because the article, still now, he has the article in Istanbul, because we take it with us. My father, he take all the old newspapers and books and everything with his to Istanbul. He said, okay, 1 month he only searching about the newspapers and everything, the books. Finally he find it, Babylon. When I know the name, we searched about Babylon, and I directly go to the Babylon. Hello, who is manager of this place? He say, why, for what? I say, I want to show my film here. He say, okay, you can send email. I say, no email. I want to see the person who has this old place. He say, wait. Okay, I meet Mr. Grossman. He is manager of Babylon. What you want? I say, I want to show my film here. You need money. What you need? Tell me. I will pay everything. Just I want to show my film. He was a little bit. Why you are so really big motivation? You want to show it? It's so expensive for you. 1,800 euro for only 2 hours, and it's short film. Why Babylon? When I told all the story, he say, okay, I will show you a movie here without any money. We will make a premiere in here, and we make a premiere in Babylon, and it was like this.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
What has been the benefit or the use of showing the film there? Like being premiering in a kino, like an old kino. Has it been, or was it this, okay, fulfilling the dream, done?
No, it's not done. But when I make parallel and we showed in Babylon, when she knew it, she traveled 8 hours also from Essen to Berlin, and she made surprise for me, and she was sitting on the chair when the movie was screening, and after the screening, when I come to the stage, my mother, she's here, I didn't know it, she made a surprise for me, and it also was something like, but the question you asked, sen diyorsun yani bitti mi yoksa devam edeceğiz Babilon'da değil mi?
Yok, merak ettim, hani orada göstermenin avantajı ne oldu? Hani orada gösterdikten sonra filmin önü açıldı mı?
Evet.
Fırsatlar geldi mi?
After we showed the film in Babylon, there was also some festivals, in a Kurdish Film Festival in Berlin. They selected our film, and in Italy, Version Urban, something like this film festival in Italy, and some like really festivals in Los Angeles, Life of Global International Film Festival in Lyon in Syria, and there was also another festival, I forget it, and we started to show the parallel here and in Switzerland,
in EthnoKino.
here, in this place. Yes.
Yeah, that's amazing stories. And by the way, you're only 24, right?
25.
You're 25.
Yeah. I was also 16 years old in our small town. I was thinking all the people here, the families, they talking with the children, hey, come here, go to buy me cigarette. No feeling, no love, no respect, no anything. The children like really nothing. You have to come take this off from my this.
Yeah.
The fathers talking with the children, and it was something like that. I hate this way, because I was living in Aleppo. Because of the war, we come to this small town. I told my father, I have to take all the people of our town and in some place, and I want to tell them that they have to don't do this.
Yeah.
My father said, go sleep. It's so, and it's so. I say, no, I have to do. He say, Jwan, it's okay, maybe later. Yeah, I say, okay. Another day, I go to my grandfather. But before to going there, I think, how I can do this? It's really difficult. And the mind of the people in the town, it's like a wall. You cannot even talk like normal talking. They are already so close, you know. I thought, okay, all the man's going to the mosque. When he says something, then
Cut.
Cannot change anything. Cut, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. I started to write him. Child, what I have to say. Next Friday come. I am so nervous. When the people in the town, they knew it, the people who never been in the mosque, they come. They only want to know what's happening here in this mosque. 16 years old coming to talking with us. Who is? Something like that. 500-600 people. The women, the girls, they are on the balcony. They want to hear what's happening now. What will happen? My father told me, Jwan, don't do it. Jwan, don't do it, please. I say, I will do it. My father says, Jwan, don't do it. I say, I will do it. And then I go to the number. It's like this. Exactly. You go to there.
Inside the mosques.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And then you speak to the people.
Yeah.
500 people.
Wow.
Mics everywhere. I started. It was some paper. Big energy come to me, really.
Wow.
And I start. Don't make this with your children. They are also human. Why you are doing to this your children? You have to respect to these children. What did you understand from this religion? If you coming to pray and everything. And I started. After I talk, I thought that maybe all the people now will kill me.
Yeah. Finito.
But when I finish, silent. I say, okay. I go down, and when I want to go, all the people, bravo, thank you. You do it really good job. We have to change this mind in this town. Oh, it was really big energy for me that I tried to do something in my town. But I thought this way it's not a really good way to if you have a message or you believe to something or you trust to something, if you want to change something from bad to better, or maybe not from bad to better, maybe I don't know, maybe if you want to tell something important that you believe, and or important stories you believe to all the people, this it's not really good way, religion, and not all of this, I don't like this way. And I don't want only tell my small town about all the things that I believe, I want to tell all the world. So I feel that cinema, it's the right way that you can tell everything that you believe or you trust, ideas, stories, anything, to all the people everywhere. That's why I chose the cinema, and I really like cinema.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.